Peru. What a wild and unforgettable part of the world. All right, so this is a story about traveling with COVID. So I had an opportunity to go to Peru, which I never thought I'd have in my life, honestly. Going to South America was one of my dreams because Machu Picchu, one of the 7 wonders of the freaking world, is there. So I am so stoked to show you the adventure I had with these amazing people that I met and the people I've already known for a really long time. So let's get into it. First off, I need to tell you about the people who were part of this journey. Kyle, he was my roommate for this entire journey. I literally never met him before in my entire life, and he is one of the coolest, most sincere and kind people. Seriously, I don't think he really knows how much I appreciate it, because it made this experience so much better. Tim, he's actually my brother, my oldest brother, but he's actually the only reason that I'm on this trip. And it's because I actually work for him, and so does everybody else in this video. He decided to take his top 20 performers and go down to Peru and do a service project, and then afterwards we were able to go to Machu Picchu. Really, the reason is because Tim desired to share with us the value of hard work and service. Most importantly is the service that we did for these people down here in Peru. Like, I mean, I had an understanding that there was poverty and like a lot of people in bad situations, but it's not really till you are in that environment and you see how what you're doing can affect their lives. Tim is an amazingly generous, thoughtful, and a family-centered man. I mean, I don't see any other person and any other type of person I would want to be like more. Colton. Colton is my nephew and Tim's son, but he is one of the funniest kids you'll ever meet. Super creative and honestly just a fun person to be around. I mean, he's just a spitting image of his father. Colton is extremely kind and patient. These are the people that had the biggest impact on this trip. Seriously, it made it so much more worth going because it made me better as a person just to be around them. Okay, it's getting like freaking cold out here. I'm not used to this. It was like 60 degrees in Peru, and right now it's like 28 degrees here in Texas. Basically what we did in Peru was we did 4 or 5 different projects for this community. So basically we went down to Peru and we went to this battered women's shelter. Now they live in basically mud homes and some concrete and metal roofs as well. It's just a sad situation. Their kitchen was quite literally dirt and clay formed into a wood stove. I felt like it was back in when people were like living in the Native American times, because like they didn't have like any technology basically. In Peru, they actually have a rainy season, which is when we went, and so it just downpours on and off all day basically. So we had to relay this concrete so they actually had a place so they could have space to play and to live like a normal child would live. Next thing we did is we re-roofed one of their like places where they cook and just kind of live. We also painted all of their rooms over, and we painted some of their spaces, some really awesome designs. The next thing we did was we built them a greenhouse. Now, one of the biggest things about service is we can keep throwing money at the problem or giving them as many supplies as possible. But the most important thing here is that we need to teach them to be self-reliant. And so we wanted to give them an opportunity to do that, because right now they're making chocolates and selling them in the market or selling them door to door to people. And I want them to have a better opportunity to be able to feed themselves instead of just relying on the little money that may come in. So what we did was we made a greenhouse with a tarp over it with eucalyptus tree poles, I guess. But eucalyptus trees, let me tell you this much, they weighed like 80 to 100 pounds each, and it took at least 2 of us to just even move them and like lift them up. So yeah, that's what we did for them. I am so happy with the work that we did, and you can see like they were so elated by the service that we done for them. They are such simple and happy people. But we had to say goodbye. Now the next thing we did though was we went to Machu Picchu, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world. I can't express how much beauty I saw. Like, I've never seen mountains like that before in my entire life. Like, so basically, imagine the Rocky Mountains, if you guys have ever seen pictures of that, but steeper and then covered with lush green trees, bushes, and everything. It was seriously one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. That's my experience of traveling during COVID. Yeah, there were tons of restrictions, wearing masks and face shields and transportation. They shut down a ton of tourism in Peru because of COVID. And I'm seriously so blessed to be able to do this. Seriously, if you have any opportunity to go do a humanitarian trip, please do it. But seriously, in the words of Danny Gevirtz, I love you guys.
I don't know, like, when you point the camera at me, if I'm supposed to look at it or not.
Well, this is downtown of, what is this?
I don't know the name of the city, I only know the name of the place we were staying. It's like Tanupa.
Tanupa, Hotel Tanupa. Well.
I want to go on this tower.
Hey guys.
Come in.
So Kyle decides to just walk into one of the most sketchy places I've ever seen. We go to the top of this building, the stairs are extremely sketch. Just keep walking up, and you can feel every single plank bend in.
Dude, look.
No way. Is it DJ Scratcher? No, until the lady comes in. It's until the lady comes in.
Are there words? Yeah, there are some words.